thank you very much, ma. I'm very, very grateful to you. That's the power of information you gave me. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I carefully apply for the admission, and then I uploaded my document and everything. Though I wasn't expecting less because I know I'm overqualified for this particular admission. Even I also apply for the other course too, like master's degree as well, and then I carefully like written in my project, my research project, and everything. I've submitted that one too as well. So thank God, man. Thank you very much. I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the information. I'm grateful, man. Thank you, man. Yes, yeah, you are free. You are free to use my admission as case study. If you need anything, even can send me your email, so I can just forward the admission letter to you. I can forward it to your email. So you are free to use it, man. Thank you very much, man. Serious, I'm forever grateful, man. So you can send me your email. I'll forward the admission letter to you, man. So yes, man. I want to write the school. So if there is any other document I will need, like to start my visa application, so I want to request for that if they have it, and then please, I will need information on how to get started about my application too. So thank you very much, man.
Good evening, man. The Lord has done it. Good news. Good news to share, man. I'm just feeling reserved. It's just God work. Because I don't know the magic I put in the application that I got reserved. I just don't know. I'm so happy. It's a good news. Thanks so much, man. You've been supportive. You've done a lot. I don't know how to confess it. Like I don't know how to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. May the Lord God be with you and continue to answer your heart desires in every aims. I really appreciate, man. I'm also going to check the other ones.
Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Daisy, and I'm super excited today. It is a very bright morning right here in Brazil. And anyway, those testimonies just, brighten my day even more, right? So, why am I bringing this to you? Why have I brought this to you? I've actually brought these testimonies to you guys so that you know that it is actually real, very real for international students to apply into a university in Brazil. It is actually very real for international students to gain admission into a university in Brazil. And it is actually very, 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 very real for international students to study in Brazil absolutely for free. Another reason I have brought this to you is for you to know that whatever we do on this channel is for real. Okay, I am very deliberate in anything I do in life. Whatever information I bring to you is deliberately targeted to make you succeed. I am extremely a deliberate person. I hit my target as soon as I know what I want to do. So my focus is to make sure, to see that every single person in life that comes across me or that I come across does well in life. That is my main purpose, and that is my dream, and I'm living my dream at the moment. Anyway, so for the second guy, I was actually coming from the clinic yesterday, and I got a message from Instagram. Okay, I thought, okay, it's one of my YouTube people coming to ask me questions as usual. And then I opened it and I was walking on the streets and I saw it. I'm like, okay, what's this? I read, I'm like, oh my God, this is an admission letter. And I'm like, I saw the guy, I'm like, I sent the guy the message, like, are you for real? He was like, yes, ma, I cannot wait to see you. That was his next message. I'm like, okay. I'm like, yeah, and I said, okay, let me scroll to see, the previous messages I want to remember this particular person because I respond to a lot of people and I don't get to, put their names in my head. So I went back to history of our chat and I realized is this guy I chatted with in July after the GCUB. So he came after GCUB ended July 1st. He came to me and he was like, oh, thank you so much for all you do, blah blah blah, things like that. And he was like, oh, I saw the GCB thing through your channel, and I just applied, but you know what, I want to do more. You actually said we can apply to individual schools apart from the GCB. Blah, blah. I was like, yeah, you can. As long as you do not apply to the same school, the same course. Again, just make sure whatever school you're applying to individually now, apart from the GCB program, is absolutely not the same. He was like, okay. I'm like, he was not like, oh, do you know anything I can apply to? Vocational courses, blah, blah, blah. He mentioned a whole lot of things. I'm like, okay, wait. So I knew I had some schools at hand that was enrolling, taking applications. So I sent him the schools. Not only him, a whole lot of people at that time. I sent them 2 or 3 schools, to that they are taking in application now. So when I did that, this guy apparently took everything I gave to him seriously. He took everything seriously. Like, I am super grateful that some people do not joke with certain things that they get, even though it's free. Make use of it. The fact that you get it for free, you don't know the value, man. Man. Anyway, so this guy, just here in July, we are in August now. Just July after the GCB, and now he's gotten an admission letter to come to Brazil to study, just like that. Just like that, even before the GCB result comes out, he's already admitted. So anyway, so I'm super excited for him. He gave me the permission to show his admission letter, which I have done. If you check the voice record in the beginning, that is his admission letter. And then I cannot wait to see him in Brazil. Now, for the other guy, he was the first guy that gained admission, actually. And he gained admission into 2 schools, 2 solid universities. This guy started talking to me, I think, late 2022 or thereabout, or early 2023. But I started noticing his name much earlier this year, 2024. No, he started talking to me 2023. But much more early this year, I started noticing him more because he would always greet me. He would always say, man, I just want to check up on you. Maybe I've answered 1 or 2 of his questions before, but I didn't notice him, just like the way I don't notice anyone. My own is, you come to ask me questions, I answer all your questions. Any question you ask me, you need help, I give you whatever help you need. But I don't get to, put people's names in my head or go and check your Instagram page and start looking who is this. I don't check. So I don't know who is who. I don't know who is a boy, who is a girl. I don't know what your picture looks like. I am just answering your questions. So the same thing for this guy. But when he continued to message me, write me, ma, I want to greet you today. May the Lord be with you. Blah blah blah. Like that. Then I got to register his name in my head by force. So anyway, so one of those days we started talking. He was talking to me. He said he wants to apply for tourist visa. I'm like, no, don't apply for tourist visa. Apply for student visa, because there are more benefits in applying for student visa, and the chances are very, very high. So he took everything serious. Like, he listens. Like, any information, he grabs it, he uses it, he overuses it, he overblends it, breaks it, stretches it. In fact, I don't know. I'm just very happy for people who know who know the value of information and the value of people that lead them. They succeed in life. They succeed in life. If you value the person who, like, for example, our parents feed us, right? If you value your parents, you love them, you appreciate anything they do for you, you make use of all the things they do for you, the training, the home, the upbringing, the sending you to school, the everything. You see how you will succeed in life. That is exactly how it is. Yeah. So anyway, this guy eventually, when the time for admission came, I sent him the first set of schools. From that first set of school, believe me, this guy over blew up. Boom, this guy continued to apply, continued to search. He didn't stop. I gave him a finger, he pulled the whole of my hand. That is how this guy ran. And many times he failed up to 2-3 times. Schools rejected him. He would come to me crying, Ma, am I not praying enough? Am I not doing this enough? What am I doing wrong? This guy will call me on phone. What am I doing wrong, Ma? Am I not praying enough? I will start laughing. He will ask me, Ma, why are you laughing? He will start laughing too. And he will be like, it's because you're laughing, I'm laughing. And I would ask him, am I supposed to cry? Am I supposed to cry? He was like, that school did me this school did me that. I'm like, okay, that school did you this school did you that, Unicam did you this, Unicam did you that. Has the next school done anything wrong to you? He was like, no. I said, okay, so continue applying. So this guy will thank you so much for your encouragement, and he never stopped. And you cannot give up. You have to continue pushing. I don't know how to stay in the position. When I fall, I stand up immediately. I'm moving. I don't even remember that I just failed. So anyway, that is it for this guy. He's a success story. He gained 2 admissions, one with a scholarship and the other one without a scholarship. The second school that gave me the admission actually is the same school with this other guy too. So do you understand? Anyway, I'm super happy, excited, and I just want to say a very big thank you to every single one of you that always come back to say I got my tourist visa. That always remember to always come back to say, oh, I got my tourist visa, I got this, I got that, or that always come back to even tell me, oh, we landed in Brazil now. A lot of people do come back to let me know. Thank you so much. And now student visa, student admission, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for tracing your route back. I am super grateful, happy, excited. We pray that many more people gain admission. And I'm hoping that when they come, I'm able to bring them on this channel for them to let you know that it is actually real. I know 5 Nigerians right now studying in Brazil for free, like free. And you do not need Portuguese language to gain admission into a university in Brazil. That was those days, not anymore now. Not anymore now. All the Nigerians I know here cannot speak a word in Portuguese, and they are studying here. Somehow they know you will adapt. Somehow they know you will eventually learn the language. And they also allow you to write your assessments and all these things in English. Okay, one of the guys that came in through GCUB last year, he's also from my YouTube channel. We always talk. He writes his assessments in English. Everything he does, they allow them write in English. He told me they don't write exams, that they only write assessments. And they do it in English. Even my friend in Unicamp, we met at the airport when I was coming to Brazil. He's a Nigerian. He writes in English. He told me he's studying computer science. He studies in English. He studies in Portuguese. He receives lectures in Portuguese. But then they allow him write all his assignments in English. Anyway, that is it from me today. Thank you so much. Another guy that came also through my YouTube channel that came here, AB, last year. I think he gained admission on his own. I didn't have anything to do with his admission, but all his visa process, everything, I was involved. And then that guy never forgets me. We are still in touch. And he also studies in Portuguese. He receives lectures in Portuguese, and then he writes all his assessments in English. He told me as well. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.